On January 4th, I sent a letter that says, your inability to manage snow removal could cause me to end up in a convalescent home and lose possession of my car.
And what was their response to that?
2 days later, she called me up, the administrator, and she told me off for having too many appointments.
And do you have any witnesses to this?
No.
Someone told you off?
No. She was on my phone, and that's the day that I said to her, I need to get off the phone because I have a doctor's appointment. My medical ride is probably downstairs waiting for me. And she continued to scream in my face. Now, I didn't ask for them to kiss my butt. My apartment is as run down as everybody else's here. I'm not talking about gold doorknobs. All I asked was, let me go to the doctor and don't make me fall again. That's all I asked. And when I met with two higher-ups in the company on March 29th. When I met with them, I provided them with a package of information, small package, explaining what had happened over the course of time, and I asked them, please don't interfere any further with me going to the doctor. I need to go to the doctor. And they said, we'll get back to you, and they never did. This could have been taken care of in December. If the landlord really wanted to, if they were the Samaritans they pretend they are, they would have found a way to shovel my walk so I didn't fall and let me go park my car somewhere if they didn't want it in the yard so that I could go to the doctor. Instead, she used that as a stick to tell me off on January 6th. I left here.
You have no witnesses to this?
No, I have no witnesses to here, but I left here and I went to, my medical ride was outside, and I said, you're not going to believe this. My landlord doesn't want me going to the doctor. And when I went to the doctor, I told her the same thing.
I don't know how a landlady can prevent you from going to the doctor.
Well, I just explained that to you. If I went to the doctor, I would take the chance of losing my car. I get 690.
But you said that you had a ride there.
Yes, but if I left my car here, they were going to tow it. I don't have money to get my car from being towed. And the one time I parked down the street.
Okay, that was a day of snow there. A day, is that what it was? It was snowing.
What was snow?
Was there snow on the ground when you said you had to leave your car there?
Yes. It was during the winter. I just got home from taking medical transportation. They don't have an excuse to tow my car today.
Well, what did it take you so long to go to the doctors?
I just explained to you, I had nowhere safe to put my car.
It took you 4 months to be able to get to the doctors?
I could not go to the doctors from January 6th until it stopped snowing.
So May?
Well, it was in the middle of March sometime.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is it that you're looking for in this case?
Basically, I want them to leave me alone and leave my car alone. I want to be able to go to the doctor and not worry that they're smashing into my car. I'm not going to be able to replace that car. Or taking my car. I'm not going to be able to buy another car if they take my car.
What is the solution to the problem here?
Well, they should accommodate the fact that I need to go to the doctor.
And how are you expecting them to accommodate you?
I don't know. I've lived here 7 years. This has just happened this year. This is this person who's running this place. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have any suggestion as to what your expectations are?
I don't have any expectations. I just
You
asked
must
HUD.
have some expectation. If you file a complaint with the HUD that was referred to the commission, you must have some expectation as to how the situation can be resolved.
They could let me know that the plow's coming like they used to, so they don't.
They stop doing that.
This year.
Management changed?
Management changed.
When did management change?
In November.
So the other manager that you used to have before, they used to call you?
Yes. And that's in that
basically-
big pile.
So all you want them to do is give you a call and let you know when that the truck is coming?
Yes.
Do they know exactly when the truck would be coming?
They used to. I don't know why they don't now. They must, because the superintendent goes outside before the plow gets here. He has to get things ready. So they must be calling them.
And so you see the superintendent out there?
No, I don't see him. I'm in a middle unit. I can't see the road.
So how do you know the superintendent is out there to meet him?
Well, that's what he usually does.
Well, how do you know that?
Well, that's what I used to see. He has to do certain things to get ready. He's usually, I don't know about this year, in the past, he was notified, and he would call me or knock on my window. Because if I'm sleeping on my downstairs, which in the wintertime during the day, because it's snowing, instead of being in bed all day, I come downstairs and I sleep downstairs. I try to do everything I can to accommodate these people. I sleep in the living room, so that way when he comes to the window and knocks on my window, I hear him. If I'm upstairs in my bed and he knocks on my window, I can't hear him.
You say that, yeah, because you say you have hearing problems.
Yes.
So how do you hear him when he knocks at your window?
Because it's just right near where I'm lying down.
Do they have any other people with disability in your building where you live?
There's disabled people that live here, yes.
Do you think they're going through the same thing as your?
I know that the answering service receives a lot of calls from people over the winter, and actually, I wrote you a letter on Friday. I totally forgot about that. That the answering service. Oh, I know what happened. I saw the guy who worked for the last snow company, and he was telling me how they didn't pay him from last year. And he was telling me that he had to fax them a log of what time he came and if he snowed, if he plowed, or if he shoveled. Mm-hmm. He said, so this company should be doing it too. So they would have a log of when the tasks were performed. And also the answering service, when it receives a call, they fax the call sheet into the office every day. Mm-hmm. So that'll have a list of all the other tenants that called about the snow, because there were a lot. There were a lot of people that were upset here this year. One of the tenants went and bought his own snow blower thing, whatever that's called, because he had to do his parking space so he could go to work. Because they couldn't get out of the parking spaces in the morning until I contacted HUD, and then the day after the big snowstorm, not the day of the big snowstorm, the plow didn't come, but at the day after the big snowstorm, the plow started coming first thing in the morning, like 6 o'clock, and they had snow blowers here cleaning the sidewalks, so that by the time we got up and were ready to go out, the sidewalks and the driveways were done already. Whereas before I had contacted HUD, the plow didn't come until 2:30, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they had one kid pushing a shovel around 3:30, 4:30 in the afternoon, and he was out here. It would be dark at 4:30, and he would be pushing the shovel. So they would come, and we would have to go out and move our cars, and the sidewalks weren't shoveled yet. That's the problem I had was, how do I get to my car? You're saying if I don't move my car, you will tow my car. But how am I going to get to my car if you won't shovel? I can't walk. I fell out here twice on ice in the same exact spot because they didn't have I don't know what the hell the thing's called, the thing that the water comes out of. It just poured into a pool of ice, and I fell in the exact same spot twice.
You mean the gutter?
Yes.
Okay.
So they didn't have the piping thing going down the side of the building, which is pour. Mm-hmm. And actually, there was a big hole in the side of the building, and it was really horrible. But then they fixed it after I fell the second time, which the lady next door at that time who was living there was happy about because she got a lot of insects in the summer and cold in the winter through the hole in the side of her wall. But anyways, you know, I don't want to fall anymore. I don't want to end up in a convalescent home.
Yeah, but didn't you say that they fixed that problem?
Yeah, except they were making us go out to move our cars before they shoveled the snow.
But the problem has been fixed.
No, the ice problem was fixed, not them not shoveling. When it snowed here, the snow was all the way up to my door.
But the gutter problem has been fixed.
The gutter problem was fixed.
Okay.
But I'm explaining how I got to the point.
The thing is that you want them to knock at your door or call you on the phone to let you know when the plowman is going to come. And
not make me go out on unshoveled sidewalks to move my car. That's very dangerous. I'm on a cane. I could barely stand up.
Okay, ma'am, we understand all your disability. I'm just trying to see if I can fix the problem. So you want them to plow the driveway, then call you?
No.
I mean, I'm sorry, plow
it's all right.
The sidewalk, and then call you?
Yeah, shovel the snow.
Shovel the snow, that's right.
Well, they can call me anytime and let me know the plow's coming, but not expect me to go out before the sidewalk's shoveled. There were a few times when the snow was literally up to my knees.
Mm-hmm.
You know how bad it snowed this past winter. It was like nothing we haven't seen since 1976. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There were times when I really could not open my storm door. That's how high the snow was.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to walk out there to move my car, otherwise they were going to tow it. And they had the stupid tow truck out there. You know, it was like Nazis. I don't know what, you know, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't walk. Am I supposed to let them take my car?
Okay, let me talk to management and see if we can get some kind of agreement where they will shovel the sidewalk and then call you when the plow people are going to come so you can move your car.